Okay, folks, right here again. Like, comment, subscribe, please, and thank you. A little short here, but fuel tank's drained, sending units out, and fuel is in fuel tank. It's diesel. It's diesel fuel, and it's a nasty, half turpentined mess after sitting in that tank for about 3 years. I got the sending unit out, so I can drain the rest into this. I do have one more gas can I can put this in. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm getting progress done on the beast. Yeah, it's a mess, but the cab's mounted, and which I'll explain later. Anyway, have a good one. Thanks. Okay. Whoops. Hi. Me again. Anyway, fuel tank's drained. That's all nasty diesel fuel. No, I'm not. I'm trying. It's hard for me to set things up. I'm brand new at making videos and stuff. But that's drained. Hang on a second. Okay, folks. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It's sunnier than snot out right now. Today's project is this. This is my fuel tank. This, hang on, I want to kill myself here. This is a 1986 K5 Blazer. Yes, it looks like a 1991, but it's an 86. This grill support is from a 91 Suburban. I like the dual headlights and the way this looks. So years ago, before I started redoing my Blazer, I found this grill support, or this radiator support rather, at a junkyard, which no longer exists, unfortunately, and put it on. So when I say 86, you see this, you're going to say 91 or 90. You're right, but it's an 86. This is the fuel tank that came off or came out of the truck. I say fuel tank because this is a diesel. It's a 6.2 Detroit diesel, non-turbocharged, at 75, 80 miles an hour. It gets 25 miles to the gallon. So I'm not changing it. I may turbocharge it slightly, get a little more horsepower out of it, but for now it's fine. This fuel tank I emptied out, which I have in containers, which I'll show you here in a little bit, and it's got basically fuel scum in it, turpentine, in the bottom of the tank. Now then, I have supplies. Yes, I don't use this a lot. I am disabled. It takes me a long time to do things, but I have dish soap. I have vinegar. I actually have cola, and then baking soda to neutralize everything when I'm done. What I'm going to do is dump all this stuff in here and let it sit. Let it soak in the bottom to get that out. Then I'm going to tip it up on one side to get one area, because it was sitting, this fuel tank was sitting like this, in a corner of my garage. And so that's where some of the turpentine, pond scum, whatever you want to call it, is sitting. I have taken the sending unit out, which is fine. It's just rusty. I'm going to use the vinegar straight to dissolve the little bit of rust on it. I'm going to put it in a container, slosh it around side to side, let it soak, get the float cleaned off, the float, oh, you know what it is, this thing that sends the rheostat on the float to tell my gas gauge how much fuel's in it. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to dump all this stuff in here, let it soak, slosh it one way, let that soak, slosh it another way, let that soak, etc., 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 until it's cleared out. Then when all that's done, I'm going to get my power washer, power wash all that stuff out, then dump baking soda and water, spray that around in it, which will neutralize the vinegar and the Coca-Cola that I'm going to dump in it, to get all that stuff out. The reason I'm also putting dish soap in it is so I can remove the diesel fuel in itself is oily, but this biodiesel stuff that we're now stuck with buying, unless you can get off-road diesel for heavy equipment, the red stuff, which is good, which doesn't or shouldn't have the biodiesel stuff in it, because this runs great on that kind of fuel. So what I'm doing today, and you probably don't want to, or if you're watching this for the first time, or if you're a person that watches a lot of can I get it running and driving videos, know what I'm doing. But I want to basically show you right now what my current progress is. I will, I don't have a light right now, but I plan on videoing with my phone if the phone will fit in the sending unit hall, which it should, of the inside of the fuel tank of before, and then I'm going to show another video of after, and tack it on to the end of this video. I think I'm new to this video doing stuff, video editing things. I'm getting there, but that's what I'm doing right now. The other thing, the reason I'm doing this now, before I finish assembling this, is because the engine isn't locked up. It's been parked in my garage for about 3 years, maybe a little longer. It ran when I pulled it in here. I parked it in here because I'd gotten a second vehicle and I wanted to restore this. I just got lazy, didn't do it. My current status is somebody stole my vehicle. I can't get into that due to legal and insurance reasons. They're currently, well, one person's currently being prosecuted for robbing my garage and my house when I was away, and the other person will be eventually. But right now I don't have a vehicle. This ran and drive when I parked it. I've had it for 25 years. Restored it once in 2006. Or no, yeah, 2008. Put new quarter panels on it. Got doors, fenders, hood from a buddy of mine that are all factory GM parts. In another video that I showed you the quarter panels, the rust that's on it. You've seen the new floor structure, but before I turn around and finish all that, I need to make sure it runs. In order to do that, I gotta have a fuel tank in it, double check my fuel pump on the side of the block, make sure it works. It worked 3-4 years ago when I put it in here, so it should work again. If not, O'Reilly's, I go and get a new one. But then with this, because it's a diesel, I have to prime the fuel system. Well, instead of running 2 batteries to death, down to nothing, I'm going to get a small electric fuel pump, put it in line after my factory block fuel pump, and according to what I've seen on YouTube, it will then suck fuel through the fuel pump from the fuel tank, and then this has a return on it, then we'll return fuel back to the fuel tank. I gotta check all those lines, make sure none of them leak. If any do leak, fix or replace. Then I gotta prime the fuel system, which is priming the fuel filter. And then from the fuel filter, of course, it goes to the fuel injectors. Gotta get them primed, and cranking on this, and cranking on this, and cranking on this. Running batteries down takes a while. Once the fuel system's primed and this thing is started, which I will show that on a video once I get this fuel tank in after I get it cleaned. But when it's running, and I know it's running, then I finish putting my new floor in, and then after that, reassemble it. I have all the parts, doors, fenders, inner fenders, and hood for this, and tailgate and topper. So that's what's going on with the Blazer, and why I need to get it reassembled and running down the road, because I live on Social Security. I'm 61 years old. I have some medical issues, and it takes me a long time to do stuff. That's why I'm not gonna video me dumping stuff in this fuel tank and cleaning it out. Anyway, hopefully I can edit out me walking back and forth to my phone, which is doing this video, and then had the video of the inside of the fuel tank of before and then after I use all this stuff to clean it out. Hopefully that'll clean it out, and then it'll be good. There's no rust on this tank. It's virtually new. It's 10 years old, but it's never had anything in it except diesel, and there's diesel ponds coming in it now. So that's my plan for the day. I hope you all enjoy this. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, today is June 18th of 2026. By the time you see this, I'll probably have all this done. You can comment on, oh, you screwed up, or not. We'll see. But I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. Goodbye. Shit. Okay. I cannot fit phone in fuel tank. See if okay. Damn it. Anyway. can't fit phone in fuel tank. I just dumped dish soap in it, vinegar. Here's the dish soap, and in that bottle is cola. So I can't get my light to go on, flashlight to go on my phone, and at the moment I'm too ignorant to know how to have the flashlight on to do a video, which I got one here somewhere. But that's the mess for now. Thank you.